Man. It took me a while to process this, man, because it hit me like a gut punch, man. First of all, man, I want to say rest in peace to Malcolm Jamal Warner. Man, this felt like losing a family member, bro. Like, seriously, this one hit. Because the reason why it hit, man, is not because that we watched this brother in our small screens growing up, but also from the way he carried himself in a dignified manner. This man was a great representation of what black masculinity really was, man. Like, we never seen Malcolm partake in none of this sucker made shit that a lot of these dudes today are doing. You never see him pushing any agendas. You never see him caught in any scandals. And you never see him saying some sideways or doing some weird shit like Raven Simone and Eddie Winslow and all these other guys. But see, we grew up and watched him evolve as well. Because evolving a dignified young man. Because a lot of these people that came up as child stars, they end up becoming crash outs, they end up becoming drug addicts, they end up dying early, they end up becoming weird. Malcolm Jamal Warner didn't carry himself on any of that. He evolved and to a different way of fashion. Like, he was there when the different world do the right thing and black empowerment was the thing at the time. He was in the middle of that. And you could also see him, he did work with New Edition, did a lot of production work, did work with so his poetry, did a lot of great community work. Never embarrassed the black community, man. That's what made him such a standout and what such an honorable man. Now, I never met him personally, man, but from the people that I know that met him, that's all they said about him. You mean he did the TV show Malcolm and Eddie. He did some great movie roles. I think he did another movie at Tuskegee Airmen, the Airmen, which was pretty good. Man, rest in peace to that guy, man. This guy was a big part of our childhood. Even as Theo, man. Like, it was like watching your big brother or your brother on screen, or, you know what I'm saying, your big homie on screen. And he represented what true masculinity was. And you don't get that no more in today's society, especially coming out of a very successful TV show like The Cosby's. And most importantly, he didn't do like a lot of these sucker niggas did and throw Bill Cosby under the bus for some clout. Like, because he could have done it. Him and Claire Huxtable, those characters are held to a high regard for a reason. So when all these trout mouth heifers try to come at Claire Huxtable, we got to put a nip that in the bud. When anybody try to come at even Theo for a degree, you can't nip that in the bud. We got to protect that. Because I remember even when Bill got into that shit and a lot of these thirsty clout chasing niggas tried to talk about, well, how come Mr. Malcolm ain't saying nothing about Bill? No. He's not going to do that because he wasn't raised like you bottom feeders. He wasn't raised like that. Neither was Claire. And that's why the black community held him to a high regard. So, here at Off the Cuff Radio, we just want to say rest in peace to Malcolm Jamal Warner. Thank you for the memories. Thank you for being what a true role model is to the youth. And we want to make sure that your work don't become in vain, man. So rest in peace. This is King Eric Howard.